I also used to do YouTube many moons ago. I did, uh-oh, my brain just, that's gonna go at the top, this is gonna go on the bottom. I'm telling you, it hurts my, why does a figure 8 hurt my brain so much? But I used to do BookTube way back when, and I really enjoyed it. And so I've been watching a lot of YouTube people, and I even love just their vlogs, their diaries. You know, I've learned so much just from watching, even just them watching, talking about their day, like all of that kind of stuff. So I was like, I think that I might want to start that back up. I'm doing a heck of a lot of ties on this. Oh well. Maybe once I get more experienced, I won't feel the need to overly tie it, if that makes sense. But yeah. So I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. Let's see, what else have I done this morning? Since I want to be vlog-like. I have read my Bible, ate my breakfast. My husband brings me breakfast in bed every morning. Drank my coffee, played some Animal Crossing Pocket Camp on my phone, filled my diffusers, cleaned the kitchen, taken a shower. Not put makeup on yet, but that's neither here nor there. Read a bit of my nonfiction book. That's one of my goals this year, is to read like a chapter from a nonfiction book a day so that I can read more of them. I am a avid collector of nonfiction and reader of fiction. And I mean, obviously I bought these nonfiction books for a reason. And so I thought, well, it's time to read them. Plus, it'll help me if I start reading one and I'm like, wow, this is real bad. I can know safely that I could get rid of it. So, yeah, that's one of my goals this year. So I did that this morning. I think that's kind of it. Kind of all I did so far. And then now I am going to dye some yarn. So I will come back later when I'm more ready to do that. Well, I was chatting with my son about video editing programs because that's what he does. And I came in here to get a sweater on, and then I was gonna do a little like reintroducing myself video. And look, well, you can't see it very well, but those little flashes of white on the screen, it's snowing. Well, since the yarn is soaking, I thought, well, I'll go for a walk. I was hoping to walk in the snow. I love to walk when it's snowing. You just bundle up, it's all right. The wind is pretty cold right now, actually. And of course now it's barely snowing. I'm like, dang it, when did I get my socks on and get like all warm? It stops. There's still flakes, maybe you could call them that, coming down, but one of my New Year's goals is to walk more. That wind is probably, well, oh, now it's pretty again. You won't be able to see it on the camera, but one of my goals is to walk more. So here I am out for a walk while the yarn soaks. There, I think that works. I have me propped on yarn, so hopefully the yarn doesn't fall. It's time for some lunch. I'm eating leftover taco soup that I have been eating for a week now. This is the last of it. I like that. Nobody else was eating the leftovers, and I like this taco soup recipe, so yeah. Since you all don't know this, my friends know this, but I'm doing, I kind of eat Whole30. Last year, I did a 14-day reset with Young Living. I'm a Young Living brand partner, and that involves drinking Ninja. That's what's in here. This is sulfurzyme, 4 ounces of Ninja, and a lime bubbly. So good. It's also really good with pineapple bubbly. But Ninja helps with inflammation big time and a million other things. And so I'm doing the 14-day reset again. What it involves is basically at the beginning you drink 12 ounces, which is a lot more than you normally would drink. And then, so it's the first 3 days, the next 12 days, if I did my math right. No, I didn't do my math right. It's a 14-day reset, minus 3, 11 days. You drink 6 ounces. Sorry, I was thinking of the number of packets I've been drinking. They're 2 ounces each. Normally I drink 2 to 4 ounces a day. So anyway, you get more in your system, and then you also eat good, try to exercise well, not try, you're supposed to exercise. For me, I can't do a lot of exercise yet, so I do what I can. I have not been the most faithful on that this time around. And then drink half your body weight in water. I've also not been the most faithful with that. I still feel better. So last year when I did it, I had been dealing with plantar fasciitis for a year and had injections and physical therapy and like everything you could possibly think of, and it just wouldn't go away. It was so bad. Did the 14-day reset and I was able to start walking again without pain. Like, it helps so much. And I know that's a combination of the food and the Ningxia. So I did really good for the first half of the year. I lost 40 pounds. And then the second half of the year, I didn't lose, I didn't gain. So I still say that's a success. I ate mostly Whole30 until about November. And then December, I really screwed up. So I'm getting back on the train. Whole30 for me now, though, when I say Whole30, I'm not actually eating Whole30. I eat, because like this has beans in it. I found what my triggers were by doing Whole30, and then I've eaten like that since. So I don't do peanuts. They make me itch, which makes sense. So it's probably an allergy of some sort. I don't do sugar. And this is on the regular. My birthday, I'll probably still have like something with sugar in it. But for the most part, I don't do sugar. And then, let's see, peanuts, sugar. I don't do dairy. I found that dairy makes my mood very different. I'm a much more pleasant person without dairy, so I don't do dairy. And then I don't do gluten. Those were the big ones for me. So I've added back in like beans and rice and things, but yeah. And there's a lot of great Whole30 recipes out there. So, but I'm back on the bandwagon with that. I feel like there was something else I was gonna say. I don't know. But I'm gonna eat this yummy taco soup and drink my Ningxia. And that yarn is definitely done soaking by now. So pretty soon I'll start dyeing it up. Well, this yarn is already changing as I'm making it. The colors are definitely darker than I thought, and actually more similar than I thought. Eventually I will do swatches. Right now I'm kind of using that old dye I have. I'm not sure that I'll stick with this brand. I'm using Jacquard. I have some Dharma. I might use Dharma. I need to look at the cost comparison here. So I'm just playing, and I think that this may end up being like more of an ombre-ish pink color. I wanted to add red speckles, but I think I need to wait. Whoa, and then almost dropped my phone. I think I need to wait and let this set, and then I'll see if I want to add the red sprinkles after the fact. So it's going to sit there. We'll see. This is all an experiment. In the meantime, I have vacuumed my living room, and I need to get more of my house clean because I have friends coming over tomorrow. It is Jane Austen's 250th birthday this year. I mean, she's not alive anymore. Do you still call it a birthday? Anyway, so a group of friends and I are reading through everything this year, and there's like this Canterbury Classics is doing this, like, it's almost like a bingo sheet. One of the things was to watch a movie together, and actually I think we planned this before we started doing that, but we're watching the A&E Pride and Prejudice tomorrow afternoon at my house, downstairs in our movie room, and having tea and food. It should be loads of fun. I'm very excited. So anyway, but I needed to clean. I don't have to clean perfectly for these people, but our living room carpet was bugging me, so it's a good excuse to clean it. Also, I thought I had gloves. If I do, I don't know where they are. There goes the there. I mean, I would have, you know, they're not in here. This is where I keep, well, a lot of things, but my dye stuff right now. So I guess I'm just gonna have pink hands. I have a feeling that even if I got gloves, that I probably would take them off frequently and still end up with funny colored hands. The only, like, most of the time this won't bug me. I don't really care if people see my hands different colors. The only time it could be interesting, sorry, I'll get better at holding the camera straight. The only time it could get interesting is when I'm in choir at church. I'm raising my hands and they're all sorts of funny colors. Oh well. Okay, so I have quickly realized that, wow, there's a lot to know about dyeing. I mean, I didn't really think about making your own colors, like mixing two different dye colors. It makes sense to get different colors. But thankfully, after some Googling, I found a couple good resources. One free, so that's where I'll start, obviously. Chemnitz has great tutorials online, and she actually did a, what's it called? Dive into yarn dyeing or something like that. She did a class with, like, I want to say it was Knit Crate way back when. Well, that doesn't exist anymore. You can't buy that anymore. But she has a playlist, and I believe it's all the videos for free on her website. Not her website, but her YouTube channel. So I'm going to go check those out. I might need to turn some of my big hanks into mini skeins, which will be somewhat of a pain, but I think it'll be good because then I can kind of play and like learn what colors mix with what. I also found something that someday I want to get on Etsy. There's a lady who's taken all of the Dharma dyes. She's like a graphic designer, and she's taken all the Dharma dyes, and like you can buy her recipes for like all sorts of gradients of different colors. You can get like the ultimate collection. It's like $100, but it has like edible Canva templates and like wow, this looks really cool. I might buy one of the cheaper ones. You can also get them like based on colors, so like the greens and blues and the reds and pinks or whatever you want to do. Maybe someday. I mean, that's not where I'm going to start, but I was like, I like that organized, methodical. Like she even has like the PDF you can print out. You can dye your own sample and like, anyway. But I'm just gonna start where I am with what I have. So the yarn is still, it took a while to heat up, and now it is because I dyed it in cold water. So, well, I put the dye on in cold water. I probably put in way too much citric acid. That's okay.
trying to find the ratios of that because it varies for so many things. I was like, oh, I don't know. Some people just sprinkle it on, I guess. I don't know, because they're just telling me. I mean, the video I watched, and I have like a jug of it mixed up. I don't remember. There's so much information out there. Sometimes it gets a little overwhelming. Like, whose advice do you take? So the colors are, I think I put too much dye in for the amount of yarn I was doing. And so I like the colors, and there are parts that are different. It's just hard to tell right now. But there's still, it looks to me like quite a bit of dye left in here. So I am going to get a couple more skeins ready and see what kind of light pink color I get from it. This is all just for fun right now. So I'm getting some stuff ready to do that. All right, so it's turning out quite beautiful, I think. It does have some subtle different shades in it. The only thing I'm frustrated with is it appears to be tangling. Again, it has 8 or 9, 10 ties on it. It has a lot of ties on it. And I've just been handling it by the zip ties. I've just been gently going in and out. Like, I don't know. I'm doing it exactly as I see in the videos. So why my yarn ends up tangled, I do not know. And I don't know how to fix it. Like, there's one of them. I don't know if I can show you. That one looks okay. There's one of them where I'm like, how did you get around the zip tie that way? No, they're all going to be fine.
You like yarn going both directions, but one goes, it doesn't, I don't know.
I don't know how it did it. I don't know what's going on. Try not to get incredibly frustrated at the moment. Because tangled yarn is going to be my downfall. That's where I'm struggling. Like, look at that. And then up here, by this, there's like yarn wrapped around it or something. I have no idea how this happened. It keeps happening. When I've tried to be so gentle, and now it's just that. I don't know. Well, I didn't get to show you the rest of the dyeing of the yarn because my phone died. But, yeah, I rinsed it. It's tangled. That's a problem for another day. So now I'm going to eat some chicken stir fry, turmeric chicken stir fry with cauliflower rice. My physical therapy. I think I might take an Epsom salt bath and then read. That's my plan for the evening. So I hope you enjoyed following me on my first day of starting this yarn business. And there's my kids in the background. Until next time.